Welcome back to another episode of No Space, No Time World. My name is Cyrielle and I'm here on the Conscious Consumer Network every Wednesday evening to take you through a meditation and to give out a healing transmission. So this show is live, unlike last week's one, but the following few shows will be pre-recorded as I explained to you in the last show, because lots of baby stuff going on at the moment and it's all imminent, and I feel I'm pushing it a bit by doing tonight's show live, but everything seems okay. So for our healing transmission this evening, we're going to continue again with our focus on raising consciousness, raising vibration, and we're actually going to do a bit more DNA work. What we're going to do this evening is clear some common, hidden, subconscious, negative core beliefs. And this is something I work with one-to-one with clients, and I also do remotely. It's really good to clear negative core beliefs, because if they're present, they keep on running in the background undetected. They're just working away, working against you. You don't even know they're there. So they're a real pain, really. I'll tell you a little bit more about them after our meditation. And I wanted to have a new meditation ready for you this week, but things have been so crazy here. I haven't even had time to get into writing one. So unfortunately, we won't have a new meditation this week, but one is on its way. It's coming along very soon. So I'll try and make time for working on that and get it ready. Okay. So meanwhile, we will do our Awaken the Spark Within meditation. Okay. So everyone, relax, get into a comfortable position and take off your shoes if possible. Sit, lay down, whatever you can do, for whichever space you're in, and close your eyes. Clear your mind and be at peace. Now focus on the point approximately 2 to 3 fingers width below your navel, and staying at the level of this point, shift your focus to right inside your body. Go right inside your body. Any participating extraterrestrials, please focus on your own center within. Go right in there. You are now all in your core, the core of your body and the core of your entire energy field. Breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. Breathe in the pure light of spirit and exhale this pure light directly into your core. Fill this core space. Fill this space with the pure loving light of spirit with every out breath. Feel it spread out, revitalizing and rejuvenating your core. Keep breathing, saturating your core with spirit. And as this pure, loving light spreads, it reveals a door. This is the lower door of your core. Door number 1. Please walk towards door number 1. And with thanks and gratitude and a smile from your heart center, open door number 1 and step through. You are now in the lower chamber of your core. Breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. Breathe in the pure light of spirit and exhale this pure light into the lower chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure, loving light. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, feel this pure light spread, revitalizing and rejuvenating your lower chamber, clearing away all stuck energies, clearing away all dense energy, clearing away all heavy energy. Feel it revitalizing your physical form, because the lower chamber is connected to your physical form. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, more and more is cleared, more and more. Notice that you begin to feel brighter, more alive, more awake, as your physical form is revitalized. As this wonderful, beautiful light spreads, your lower chamber is becoming saturated, and another door is revealed. This is door number 2, the middle door. Please walk towards door number 2. And with gratitude, thanks, and a smile from your heart center, open door number 2 and step through. You are now in the middle chamber of your core, and this is the chamber of the heart. Breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. With every out breath, gradually fill this chamber with love. Keep breathing. Breathe in the pure loving light of spirit and exhale this pure light into the middle chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure love. Keep breathing, and with every exhalation, feel the light, feel the love spread. Feel it revitalize your middle chamber, clearing away all stuck energy, all dense energy. Feel it clearing away all heavy energy. feel it clearing away all energies that are not loving energies. Let these energies dissolve so they cannot return. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, more dense energy is clear. More unloving energy is clear. And keep breathing and continue until the only energy that can possibly exist in this middle chamber is the energy of love. Saturate your heart chamber with love unconditional. Keep breathing. And now, as love takes over completely, another door is revealed, and this is the upper door. Door number 3. Please walk towards this door. And with thanks and gratitude, and a big smile from your heart self, open door number 3 and step through. You are now in the upper chamber of your core. And this is your core connection to spirit and the spiritual realm. Breathe deeply, slowly and deeply. Breathe in the pure, sparkling, bright light of spirit. And exhale this pure light into the upper chamber of your core, filling it completely with pure, sparkling bright light. Keep breathing. With every exhalation, feel this wonderful light spread. Feel it revitalize your upper chamber, clearing away all stuck energies. Feel it clearing away all dense energies. And feel it clearing away all blocks to higher dimensions, opening and strengthening your connection to spirit. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Feel this pure light of spirit spread and spread and spread until your upper chamber is absolutely, totally full. Until there's nothing else in your upper chamber. Nothing else but the pure, bright, sparkling, powerful, loving light of spirit. And feel its gentleness. Breathe it in. Breathe it within and without. And let it spread throughout your physical form, into every cell, into your DNA, your RNA, your nuclear bases, and into every other part of you, whether it be physical, etheric, all systems, chakras, nadis, meridians. Let it spread throughout your fields, right out, saturating every part of you. Feel it spread. Feel it transmuting all denseness, clearing away all stuckness. Feel it removing all blocks to all that you are, and all blocks to all that is. Feel it. Feel the peace. Bathe in it. Now take an even deeper breath. Exhale strongly, expanding this pure loving light of spirit, exploding it further and further, dimension to dimension, across all realities and parallels, all planes and realms, further and further, until you experience a sudden stillness. You are at source. You have reached source. Feel this stillness. Feel the peace. Feel the love. Feel the purity. And bathe in this exquisite energy. And give thanks for all that you are. And for all that is. And now remain in this state to remember how it feels. Remember this stillness, this peace, pure love. Remember so that you can return to this blissful state at will, at any time you wish to, and give thanks for the ability to do this. And now when you're ready, please slowly and gently open your eyes and return to the space we are in, but whilst keeping your strong and renewed connection to source. So as you slowly and gently come back, I'll share a little more about our healing transmission on releasing negative core beliefs. And how does this raise your vibration and frequency? Well, holding on to negative core beliefs like I am a failure. Just for instance, that brings your vibration and frequency down, prevents you from rising above that. So if you've got core beliefs running subconsciously, totally unconsciously in the background, that's going to keep pulling you down all the time without you even knowing that they're there, that these core beliefs are present. So they can come from different sources. They can come from negative childhood experiences, relatives, school, parents, school other pupils or teachers. They can be negative things projected at you. They can also be ancestral, and ancestral core beliefs and experiences can very easily be passed down through the DNA and the blueprint. And I think I've probably mentioned before to you that the DNA is very easily altered by emotions, traumas and shocks. Lots of negative things, toxins, it can easily be altered. And likewise, it can be altered by positive things. So you can pass down negative things and positive things. These all get passed down the family line, and you don't know that you're even carrying it, and where they originated from is just lost. So some things that are playing out in your own life may not even be your personal issue. It could be an issue from an ancestor that's passed down, and you believe that it's yours because it's running in this incarnation. And often clearing these from the ancestors blows right through the family line, and it just disappears. And you've replaced the negative with a positive statement, and that takes over. So the idea for this week's healing transition, that's interesting. So this came up kind of randomly, and suddenly I was actually going to do something completely different to this. And I'm going to work on that for another time, perhaps next show. But it just suddenly came up. And I thought, okay, so that's the one then. That's the one we need tonight. So we're going to do that. As usual, during the transmission, there will be silent moments where you may think, where has she gone? What has happened? Has the whole thing disappeared? No, it's just me pausing to allow things to shift. Some pauses will be longer than others, and I will be here. I'm just waiting for the right moment to go on to the next. And as I've also said before, you will each shift at different times, and this is just fine. Don't worry about it. It just does not matter how fast or slow. If you shift slowly, please don't feel rushed. Don't feel that you have to rush and catch up. It will all happen when it happens. Just all of you, just relax and go with the flow, and very importantly, be open to receive. Another thing, do not worry if you fall asleep or zone in and out of consciousness. And this is quite normal. Don't worry about it. And don't be concerned that if you've fallen asleep or zoned out, you're not going to be receiving the transmission. it's going to reach you whether you stay awake or fall asleep. It will be just exactly the same. Okay, so don't worry. So please get back into your comfortable position. Please close your eyes and relax. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly. We request an immediate shift to no space, no time, now. Healing Transmission team, please open and prepare a multi-dimensional space for a clearing of known, hidden, subconscious, unconscious, and ancestral negative core beliefs. From the blueprint, the DNA RNA holographic matrix and living matrix of every participant receiving this healing transmission. Thank you. Teams, please clear and remove any dense energies from my space and from the space of each being receiving this healing transmission. Teams, please place the being you are working with in a protective sphere to shield this being from all outside interference. Stabilize. Thank you. I address all the guides, masters, and teams of each being receiving this healing transmission to please come online now. Please be on standby, ready to assist and support the being you are working with. On all levels and layers, multidimensionally throughout space and time, and for the highest and best good of all. We request the optimal clearing multidimensionally for all participants. And we request the best activation possible of all positive statements multidimensionally for all participants. DNA, blueprint, and ancestral specialists and masters for both human and extraterrestrials. Please come online now. Thank you. Teams for both human and extraterrestrials, please access and connect to the blueprint and DNA RNA holographic matrix of the being you are working with. Thank you. We begin the transmission now. We command the multidimensional wiping out, the nullification and voiding on all levels past, present and future, all ancestral life, all incarnations across space and time, all realities, parallels, planes, realms, cells, chakras, and anywhere else not mentioned that holds negative core beliefs. We clear now all of the following common negative core beliefs. We wipe out, nullify and void all of the following. Life has no meaning. I am tired of living. I am going around in circles and can't get out. I do not know what I am here for. I do not know why I exist. I do not know who I am. I do not know my mission in life. I cannot find happiness. I cannot escape from the constrictions and limitations imposed upon me. I cannot hear or connect to my inner voice. I cannot connect to spirit. I have been abandoned by spirit. Nobody loves me. I am a terrible person. Everyone hates me. I will never find happiness. I am not a happy person. I can never be happy. I constantly sabotage myself. I just can't get started with things. I can't let go of things. I can't hold on to anything. I hold on to everything tightly because I'm afraid it will all be taken away from me. Everything I have gets taken away from me. I have no control over my life. Others control me. I cannot protect myself from outside danger. Loving others is dangerous. Being loved is dangerous. I push everyone away from me because I'm afraid they will hurt me. I allow no one to be close to me because I am afraid of being rejected. I cannot discern between good and evil. I have a constant inner struggle going on within me. I carry all the sins of the world upon me. I can never forgive myself. I can never forgive others. I can never be forgiven by anyone. I do not deserve to be forgiven. I do not deserve to be loved. I do not deserve to have someone to love me. I cannot express my emotions. Remember, everyone, we are wiping these negative core beliefs out. We're wiping them, voiding them, nullifying them, releasing them completely. We continue wiping out. I cannot express my love. I cannot communicate with others. I cannot focus. I deserve nothing. I need to be in pain as it serves me well. I need to remain ill as it serves me well. I need to be looked after. I cannot cope. I can't go on. I cannot look after myself. I am afraid to be left alone. I am afraid to be alone. I need to be punished because I'm a terrible person. Hang in there, everyone. I know this is very heavy, but remember that we are wiping these out. we continue to wipe out, nullify and void I deserve a life of pain and suffering. I deserve to die. I don't know what I want in life. I live in fear. I am always angry. I am always fearful. I must suffer. I am a loner. I must always do as I'm told to, or I will be punished. I am stuck. I will never be a success. Healing makes me worse. Healing never works on me. I will never be healed. It is not safe to be healed. Life is always a struggle. I won't listen to anyone because I am always right. If I use or show my power, I will be killed or destroyed. It is not safe to use my power. It is best for everyone that I isolate myself. Everything is always my fault. Life is overwhelming. I am lost forever. I am trapped. My sentence imprisons me for eternity. Hang in there, everyone. We're nearly through the negatives. Hang in there. I cannot be trusted. I cannot trust anyone. I must keep quiet. I hate myself. I hate everyone. There is no hope. I won't change. I want to stay the way I am. I can never win. The only way to escape this is to die. To be a good person, I must remain poor, as money is evil. To live in poverty means that I'm godly and spiritual. I must reject wealth. Nobody can tell me what to do because I know better than everyone else. No one ever listens to me. I am always a victim. We command that all stresses at whatever level associated with these negative core beliefs be diffused and wiped out from wherever they are held, multidimensional. We command that all organs, glands, tissues, systems, bones, chakras, meridians, geometric and biogeometric structures, and anywhere else not mentioned that have been affected or damaged by these negative core beliefs be cleared and repaired and their function fully restored to optimal level. We command that all associated deep survival switching be cleared along with whichever associated survival emotions are running in the periventricular survival system. We command the appropriate 369 solfeggio corrections be made specific to the being you are working with. This is to clear and wipe out, nullify and void all of these negative core beliefs. If a second round of 369 solfeggio correction is required, please make that so. However many rounds are appropriate for the being you are working with. We command the infusion of all appropriate frequencies, essences, nutrition, colors, prayers, or whatever is required to support the healing of all areas affected by these negative core beliefs, specific to the being you are working with. Now everyone hang in there. We are now going to infuse all positive statements to replace the negative statements. We now command the infusion and activation of all the following positive statements, replacing all negative core beliefs. We infuse. Life is beautiful and meaningful. I enjoy living. I know what I am here for. I know why I exist. I know who I am. Happiness flows in my life. I am free from all constrictions and limitations. I hear my inner voice. Spirit loves me. I have a strong connection to Spirit. I am loved and accepted. I am happy. I get started with things easily and confidently. I let go of things I no longer need and things that are no longer appropriate. I keep whatever I need and whatever is now appropriate with love. I am in control of my own life. I can protect myself if needed. It is safe to love and to be loved. I move forward in life, free from sabotages. It is safe to be close to people. I am loved and accepted. I can clearly discern between good and evil. I am whole, free from internal conflict. I am a happy person. I deserve joy and happiness. I am free from the need to carry the sins of the world upon me. I am forgiven. I forgive others. I deserve love and to be loved. I express myself with grace and ease. I communicate with others gracefully and easily. I focus well. I cope well. I move forward in life with joy. I look after and nurture myself with love, ease and respect for myself. It is safe to be free from pain and free from illness. It is safe to be alone. My punishment is over and I am free. I deserve a joyful life. I deserve to live. I know what I want in life. I live in joy and with balanced emotions. I am free from suffering. I free myself from my isolation and embrace life. I do as I am told, if it is reasonable and appropriate. I move forwards, going with the flow. I am a success. It is safe to heal. I allow myself to heal. Life flows with beauty and joy. I respect the opinions of others, and I accept that others can be right too. It is safe to use my power in a loving and balanced way. I have the inner strength to overcome and to live life free from overwhelm. My sentence is over and I am now free. I trust and I can be trusted. It is safe to speak my truth. I love myself. I love and treat others in the same way as I would wish to be loved and treated. It is safe to be wealthy. I can be wealthy as well as spiritual. I embrace wealth. I am listened to. I am free from victim consciousness. And now I am now a winner in life. Teams, please repeat the infusion of these positive statements to ensure they are fully infused and activated. Please repeat these once a day for the following 5 days or for as long as is required for the being you are working with. We give great thanks to all the beings who assisted in this healing transmission. And we now request to be returned to the earth plane, fully whole, fully healed and intact on all levels. Okay, everyone, slowly come back. Have a good stretch. There was a question in the chat. Someone asking, tonight's healing seems to be very negatively toned, struggling to get into it. Any advice when this happens that I'm not feeling the healing? Well, yes, that is the negative core beliefs are very negative. Um, but when that kind of thing comes up, just stick with it. It's very hard sometimes. The more negative things come up to be cleared, it is very hard to get into them, and you can easily avoid them. But the trick is not to avoid them, to just head on in. The shadow parts are things that people really do like to avoid and not get into at all. But when you do and you clear them, you can have awesome shifts. So you really have to go into that. And the way that that was structured, we had to go through all the negative ones, which bring up all probably awful feelings and lots of discomfort. And we had to go through them all and then give the instructions to the team on how to clear them. But first you have to, when I'm doing a session with clients, you enter into circuit all the negative stuff, and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. And it can be really heavy. Sometimes it can be just awful. And then with the correction, it just goes. And the person can't grasp it anymore. It's there, but all the emotional charge has disappeared from it. So it's worth sticking at it. And I do understand how heavy that was at the beginning, going through all those negative things. And by the way, I would say about 80% of things on that list have come from clients, and others have been channeled through by other people. But these have come from sessions. These clients didn't even know these things were there running in the background. And they can be quite shocking. But healing isn't always just like, it's really heavy and horrible sometimes. And it's really worth it when you come out of the other side. So I do hope that that answers your question. That's probably the most negative one that we will do, because that is just the nature of them, you know, and core belief just shows you how deep it is. It's right in your core, you know, right deep. And the only way you can clear it is to just go in there. So I hope that answers your question. But next week it will be a lot lighter than that. It will be deep, but a lot lighter. But the negative beliefs, core beliefs, are very important to clear, because once they are cleared, it makes other issues so much easier to clear. Because if you don't clear them, they're still running there in the background, interfering with other things that you're trying to move on to. So I felt that we really needed to do that before going on to the next healing transmission, the one that I was going to do. I thought, no, we need to clear core beliefs first. So if you got through that, well done. If you didn't and you bottled out, try and do it again on the recording because it's really worth it. So, I hope you're all okay after that, because it really was heavy. So drink some water, keep hydrated and relax, and just focus on the positives that were infused and activated that have replaced all that negative crap, yeah? So, next week, a new healing transmission, and let's wind things up because you may be like all over the place after that. So I think that is plenty for this evening. And I thank you all for participating and for watching the show and for all that you are. I wish you a wonderful evening, afternoon, day, morning, wherever you are. So it's a good night from me. Lots of love to you.
Humanity has been on an epic journey of discovery, learning the truth about the world we live in. New discoveries about the true origins of humanity, ancient history, free energy, as well as the systematic corruption of world governments are now on the forefront of our daily reality. Is the world headed towards destruction based on control and power? Or is an opportunity now being presented to shift and uplift into a higher consciousness? My name is Mel V, co-founder and creative director of Conscious Consumer Network, an independent broadcast network that was launched on the 1st of January 2015. In the last 3 years, Conscious Consumer Network has broadcast over 2,800 shows in multiple languages, featuring guests from across the world, whilst creating media that is aimed at the creation of a free, fair, peaceful, just, sustainable world. Conscious Consumer Network provides full training and an interactive support network for all broadcasters, and we are always looking for inspiring and educational content.
Hi, this is Lainey Liberty.
And this is Miro Siegel.
In 2018, Conscious Consumer Network has expanded to multiple broadcast locations, increasing our availability and reach across the world, remaining on the cutting edge of independent media. If we wish to create a better world, we must first create better media, geared towards real education instead of indoctrination.
You guys really are what changing the world is going to be about. It's educating kids at a grassroots level.
Having become a pillar of stability in the turbulent world of independent media, we have even more going on in 2018. Conscious Consumer Network is a publicly funded network, and we rely on all of you to keep us on the air. Show your support for independent media by donating to our 2018 Network Support Fund. Dare to seek a better world. Support independent media.